Some nights stay with you forever. Not because of what happened, but because of what was said. It started with a message sent late at night, filled with anger and exhaustion.
I'm driving. I told you I had to wait. No, I don't want to be around the boys. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be around anyone. There was a pause in the message. Then the truth came out, because I don't want to care about anyone's feelings right now. And I have to decide if I'm going to the police in the morning. I don't want to get comfortable again to where I feel safe. And talk myself out of doing this.
Then the final line hit like a punch.
Is that a good enough answer for you?
For a moment there was silence. Then came the response. Honestly, that wasn't a good answer. But it was very well written, but the words that followed weren't calm. They were filled with suspicion, hurt, and the slow realization that something had already been lost. I know you plan to meet Sally. You invited him to dinner. I heard him on the phone with you in the closet. You were supposed to hang out for a couple hours. The accusations kept coming. You went out expecting to either be disappointed or to meet someone who sparked your interest. But his car broke down and now he needs your help. Then the painful conclusion, I'm sure you're enjoying the company. There was a deep cut underneath the anger that I felt. You talk to him more than you talk to me, from the moment you wake up until you go to sleep. To me, it felt like the relationship had already ended, even if no one had said it out loud. Your situation with your ex pushed you to run to another man who fits your needs. You didn't want to hurt my feelings. But it's obvious. Then came a small detail that made the suspicion feel real. You forgot your work supplies. But you made sure to shave special areas and put on makeup to look your best. And I know you never go to work without your notebook. It was the kind of argument where every little thing suddenly becomes evidence. Every detail becomes a weapon. Later, someone else tried to comfort me. The repeating words from a third party. That's horrible of her, shame on her. You dodged a bullet if she thinks your help was insensitive. Then she doesn't know a good man when she sees one. But sometimes advice from the outside doesn't make the pain disappear. Because when love is involved, things are never that simple. Eventually the anger faded. What came next was something quieter, a message that sounded more like acceptance than a fight. Margarita, you know that I love you. You know I wanted to be all in with you. There was honesty in the words. Now, but I can't keep watching other people get the attention I want from you, or give you the attention I wish I could. And with that realization came a decision. So from here on out, I'm stepping back. It wasn't revenge, it wasn't bitterness. Just acceptance. Maybe one day you'll be ready to go all in. Maybe we'll both find someone else who can give us the things we're searching for. Then the final line, but whatever happens, I hope you heal from your past, and I wish you nothing but happiness. Even if that future doesn't include me, sometimes the hardest thing to do is let go of someone you still love. Later that night, sleep never came. I can't seem to sleep, maybe because I slept all day. Maybe because of the noise everywhere. Then the truth that so many people understand. My eyes are full of hot tears, but they never fall. The story didn't end with anger, though. It ended with reflection. I was wrong to tell you not to be mad. I can see why you're upset, and I'm sorry. There was regret in the words. Now I wish you could see the things I did do, instead of only the things I didn't. I tried to explain how I wanted to make her and the kids a priority, changing my life for something I believed in. And now I have to restart everything. Then came the quiet confession. Many people are afraid to say. Out loud, I'm trying my best not to feel like a loser while doing it. But even in that moment, there was still empathy. I realized something I hadn't before. When she argued about the dishes and laundry, it wasn't random, but a way to run away. I thought about the toilets, the tubs and the carpets I cleaned, and yet that day everything was irritating her. I didn't do those things because I wanted praise, but because I cared. Then I remembered something that had hurt me deeply. My necklace from my family, A birthday gift I've had for 13 years was missing and she didn't care to find it. The moment had made me feel invisible. It made me feel weak, and yet what a person would endure when they truly want someone. But after thinking about everything she had said, I understood something important. The pain she carried didn't come from nowhere. I understand the struggle now, and I'm sorry I didn't see it before. Something that was said from an outside source made a lot of sense. I may be the type of person you need, but I am not the person you want, and that is okay. Sometimes relationships don't end because people stop caring. Sometimes they end because the wounds underneath the surface were never fully healed. When people who try to love each other have pain underneath, the weight can become too heavy for either of them to carry.